Alright, hi guys. So we have a new video for you all today. I've been talking about doing a shop my stash type of series. I just haven't done it, and then I don't have a video for you guys today. I don't have any what I bought, what I got. I've gotten a few things, but I just showed them in my last get ready with me because it wasn't a whole bunch, and I'm sorry about the crazy hair. And the very light makeup. I went light today. Kind of wasn't feeling good this morning, so I actually slept in and just did a little bit of light makeup. I just did very little eyeshadows. You can see I did a little bit of bronzer and highlighter, but not much at all. And then I just did a tinted moisturizer from Perlice, the illuminating one. Anyways, and then I just got off work about 20 minutes ago. So I'm tired. My hair's crazy. But we're going to get this video done so I can get it up for you guys because I don't have a Friday video for you all. I am so excited for my Ipsy though. Today was choice day for Plus. We got to pick 3 items and my items were great. One of them is supposed to be like a face cream, I think, but I chose it for my hands. So hopefully it worked for my hands. If not, I'll use it for my face. But my hands are always so dry because I'm working with flowers and dirt all day at work. I'm working with boxes and my hands get really super dry if I don't keep them moisturized. And then add-ons, on fire. I went a little crazy for mom this month and I don't normally get the more expensive ones. And then when I do, I only get one. I got me 3 $18 add-ons. But wait till you guys see them. You're going to see why I couldn't say no. And then the girls each got 2 of their $3 add-ons. Which their $3 add-ons for this month, guys, were amazing. Amazing. So I'm so excited for my Plus to ship out. The girls' glam bags will probably ship out in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I noticed. I think they go by like Plus, then Ultimate, then glam bag. Pretty sure that's how they do it. Because I always get mine really fast. Mine ships no later than a week. I don't think it's ever been a week, actually. Actually, no, last month was 7 days, so it was a week, 7 business days. But that's the longest I waited for it to ship, and then it does get to me pretty quick. I do have my Live Glam, or Morphe by Live Glam brush subscription on its way. BoxyCharm, the rest of my add-ons are on their way. And then BoxyCharm billed me yesterday, and so now I will be having my October box hopefully here shortly. Last month it only took them 9 days to ship it out for me. So that was great. I got it pretty early. So exciting because the beginning of the month is when we start seeing my subscriptions and start seeing them ship out. So since I don't have a what I bought, what I got, I decided I'm going to go ahead and start my Shop My Stash video. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and flip you all around and then you're going to see what I'm going to show you guys that I have in my stash of makeup, skincare, brushes, that type of stuff. And this is something that I will do throughout time as well, like as a fill-in video, like what today's is. So it will be whatever I decide that day to show you guys. But you'll see today what I'm going to show you is one of my favorite things that I have. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so as you see, today's Shop My Stash video is Shop My Brushes. And this is actually not all of what I used to have. I've given a lot of brushes to my kids. And then as you can see, my gorgeous brush holder that my beautiful friend Karen made me. And she didn't just make it for me and give it to me. She was selling them, but they're so awesome. I'm going to have to order another one and probably use this one, I would say, for my eyes, because I've gotten a lot of eye brushes. Morphe, the last 3 subscriptions have been eye brushes, I believe. Last 2 or 3. And then I'm not going to spoil what this month's is till you guys see them. And then I've gotten brushes in subscriptions, and I've gotten brushes on my own. So that's the brush set. And I'm going to go ahead and take them out and show you one by one, but I'm going to try to make it short. So this one is one of my favorites. I got this in a Ipsy Plus. It is the Compact Culture. It's the only one I have of this brand, but I have been keeping an eye out on Ipsy and on Macari for more of these. Not necessarily this one, but this brand. I love it for powder. I've even used it. I'm not sure what I did with it while cleaning it, but that little indent in there doesn't ruin at all. It's super soft. And it works so well for powder. I even use it for bronzer. And, oh, sorry guys. And then this one is an oldie. I got this one when I first started getting more into makeup months and months ago, like 6 or 7 months ago. It's Cosmetics Airbrush. Which number is it? It is number 14. It's number 14. This is really good for buffing out your bronzer. You can use it to apply bronzer, and I've done that a few times, but I use it more to buff it out, like if I put too much on, which that is something I have done many times. All right, and then this one is another It Cosmetics. I actually found a few during their Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. I was ordering all my stuff online, and they had some of these on sale. They weren't a part of 21 Days of Beauty, but they just had them on sale. And so I went ahead and put them in my bag when I checked out. And this one, hold on guys, I gotta look at it. This one is the It Brushes for Ulta, and it is the number 115. So a foundation brush. I usually use sponge if you guys have watched my get readies with me, but I do use a brush every once in a while. Then normally I'll go back through with a sponge. But it's got a nice little curved head, so it's really good to get into those small spaces. All right, and then this one is Morphe Y2, perfect for powder as well, and I have used it for bronzer. It's got, as you can see, it's supposed to be dipped like that. This was actually one that Karen sent me when she, as a little gift when she sent me that brush holder. And then this one's another Morphe. It is the Y, oh no, that's the Y7. Sorry, this is the Y2. This is this one the Y7? Y1, sorry guys. This one's the Y1. I have too many of these similar ones. This is the Y2. I've used this one for bronzer and for highlighter. It's part of their gold series. It's really, the handle isn't 100% sturdy, but the bristles are. I've used it quite a bit. I love how soft the bristles on all of my Morphe brushes, which is what you guys will find that I have the most of, obviously because I have the brush subscription. And I also even got some brushes in a BoxyCharm box a few months back. And then I get brushes with my reward points. And this is one I got with the reward point. I have an addiction to brushes, and that's one reason why I decided let's start with the brushes. This is the Y7. It's a little dirty, I'm sorry. Perfect for foundation. That's what I use it for, just foundation. It's another one of their gold series. And then this one is another, oh, this is e.l.f. This is their airbrush one. I've only used this one once. I think it works pretty good for foundation. I love the clear handle on it. And then this one is an Alamar brush, but it doesn't have any type of like lettering or anything. I like the little indents. It's got some hair on there. Whoops. The little indents you can see right there on top. Very soft bristles. I love the handle. I use it for bronzer. All right, and then this one. Oh, and the Alamar one I got just off of Mercari. It came in a set, so you'll see more of those here in a bit. And then this is the NYX Professional. They called it the blush one, but I actually have used it for highlighter, and it works really well for that as well. Got this in my recent Allure box. And then this one is the Morphe M57. This actually was one that I got in my very first Morphe subscription. I actually have only used this twice, and I used it once to try with foundation. Didn't really work well with foundation, and then I used it for bronzer, and it worked pretty well with bronzer. But it's very sturdy. The handle is nice and thick, and it works really well. And then here's another Morphe. This is the M106. So a good blush and powder brush. Another one I got in my first Morphe subscription. And then here is another e.l.f., I believe. Yes, this is the e.l.f. Buffing Foundation Brush. And this one is super soft, and it works really well for foundation as well. And then this is also one I got in my first Morphe. This is the G41, and I've actually never used this one yet, to be honest. Super soft. I think, though, I love the little gold medal, gunmetal type look. I think it would be really good for, like, concealer, even sculpting out your face for contour, but haven't used that one yet actually. And then this one is actually from Yinsa. It's the Silk Bronzer Brush. It actually came in my last Ipsy Plus with the Yinsa bronzer, and I love this brush and I love that bronzer. All right, so we're going faster than I thought we were going to. This is my all-time favorite to use for bronzer, though. This is the Moda brush. That's just all it's called. But I just love the handle here. I love the color. It's like a pinkish purple, and I love the hairs on it. It's very soft as well. That's the one I use the most for bronzer. And then this one is another It Cosmetics brush, and this one is the Airbrush Flawless Complexion 132. I use this part for foundation, and then this part I will use for powder to set under my eyes. I have used it once or twice as well for highlighter. Works really well for that as well. This was the other one I picked up during 21 Days of Beauty. And then this is from Baddington. This is actually a brush set. There's another one in here somewhere that I got when I first signed up with BoxyCharm, and I got some charms for signing up. I was able to get this for $5. And then this one's another Morphe. It is the R16, R14. I've used it for blush, and then have used it for powder the few times I've done blush, which I haven't done a lot of that on camera. And then this one is Brilliant Dollar Brush, and it's another sculpting one, and it is the 53E. So this I've used for bronzer and highlighter. It would be really good for sculpting, I think, for contour because of the shape of it. And then I've also used this side. It's almost like the other one, the It Cosmetics one. So I've used this side for highlighter as well as setting powder. And then this is the Luxie 5110 foundation. I don't really like to use these type of foundation brushes, but I have used it twice to apply foundation, just to my face, and then I use something else to actually blend it in. But I've also used this to set powder on my face and under my eyes, and that's worked well as well. All right, and then this one is the other Baddington one that came with that set. I've used it for powder, and that's it. It would be a really good blush brush as well. And then here's another Alamar one that came with that set. I've used this for highlighter many times, and it works perfect. Another really good one. And then this is the other Alamar brush that came with that set. Really good one for contour as well. I've used this for, I don't remember, I think I've actually only used this one once, and I think I've used it for bronzer. And then this one is a Wet n Wild brush, got at Walmart, and this one was like $2 at Walmart. It was pretty cheap, and I've used it for highlighting. All right, wow, so we've gone through all of the big ones. Now we're going to, let me just put some of these away real quick, and then we are going to dive into the smaller ones. Okay, so these two came in a set that I got off of Macari. They're both Luxie brushes. This one right here is the multi-flat angled. So I really like to use this one for my outer corner, and I just love the cute sparkle to it. I've used that one quite a bit. And then this one is the mini round brush. So it's just a really small round one. And I actually use this to apply shadow to my crease. The main reason why I wanted to try out this, I love Luxie brushes, but the main reason why when I saw this I wanted to try out this set was because the size of the brushes, because I do have hooded eyes, because I am a little bit older. So sometimes when I put foundation in, or not foundation, eyeshadow in my crease, it goes up too high for me if I use too big of a brush. As you're going to see here in my eyeshadow brushes, I have a range of different size of type of brushes. All right, and the next one is a Morphe R34. I've used this one many times. I love this one. Works really well to apply shadow to the crease and to blend it out. And I just love the gold color up there. This is another Morphe. This came in one of my subscriptions. That last Morphe I just showed you was a rewards point purchase. This one doesn't have any numbers on it, but this I use to put eyeshadow on my lash line. And then this one came in, it's the Luna Magic. It doesn't have any other numbers on it. It reminds me a lot of like crayons, just the colors, but it came in a set I found on Mercari, but you could potentially get it in your BoxyCharm last month. I just didn't receive it in my box, but I found it for $5 on Mercari. So it came with this cute little bag as well that I gave to the girls, and you'll see more brushes here soon that came with that set. This one's another Morphe. It came with that set that doesn't have any, or no, sorry, this one actually doesn't have any numbers or anything on either, but this came in a BoxyCharm a few months ago. I find this to be perfect, very soft, flexible bristles, and I find this to work really well to apply into my crease as well. So as you see, it's a little bit bigger than that Luxie one I showed you, and a little bit more fluffier, but it works really well. And then this is another Luxie. This is an older one, like one of my first Luxie purchases. And this one is the Pack and Shade. I actually like to use this one for applying color into my crease as well. I have a lot of crease brushes, or brushes I use for that. All right, and then we have a Morphe M441. This came in one of my subscriptions. My Morphe brushes actually hold up very well, but I'm not sure what happened with this one. As you can see, it kind of lost its shape after I washed it one time. So this one actually wasn't the best quality, but all my other Morphe brushes, out of all the ones you guys have seen, I've washed them and used them hundreds and hundreds of times, and they hold up very well. But this one I actually use since I ruined it apparently by washing it. I use it when I set powder, so I'll put the my eyeshadow primer on, and then I will set it with powder, and I use this to set it with powder. Just because for eyeshadow I don't feel like it works much anymore for it, but it did work well the one time I used it. And this is a Morphe E15. Yeah, E15. It's just a big eyeshadow brush that I use to either set stuff for under my eyes. When I did use liquid concealers, I would use this to kind of apply it. It works really well for that. It's not dirty. That's the color, by the way. Very sturdy brush. Now I use it not as often as my others, but I do use this to apply eyeshadow to the lid. And then this one is I don't know how, I can never remember how to say this, SLMS Miss Glam Angled Brush. And I think this one's super adorable. I love the color, I love the sparkle and the cute little diamonds right there. Got this one on eBay, and I use this to apply to my outer corner as well, depending on what look I'm going for. This one is the Morphe M330. It's another really good blending brush, a little bit bigger than that last one I showed you. So every once in a while I will use this one depending on the look I'm going for, but this one's slightly a little too big on some days, but there are some days I can make this work. Another SLMS Miss Glam. It has the pretty sparkle with the pink and the pink diamonds. And this one is really stiff, so I've used this one many times to apply eyeshadow to the lids. And another Morphe. This came with that subscription through Morphe, not the one I got through BoxyCharm. That does not have a number on it, but I just love the gold to it. I've used this to apply shadow to my crease, but not to blend it out. And I think it works really well for that. I think it would also work really well if you wanted to do a precise type of look, as long as you hold it, you know, really close to the head here. I think it would work really well for that as well. Then we have another Morphe that came with that one. So it's almost like that one we just showed you, but it's a little bit more rounder and a little bit more flexible. I've used this to blend out a few times, and that one's actually a pretty good size. And then this is the Morphe E18. So again, that one, it's supposed to be that color. It's not dirty. All of these should be clean besides that one. I wash my brushes daily. This one I use to pack color into my corner of my eyes. Or was that by Lillian?
Yeah.
Wanting to stay the night?
Well, she wanted to stay here.
Oh.
I said no. I go to their dad's tomorrow, and I'd like to see him tonight. I'm going to play a game after dinner, and pissed her off. She's pretty pissed.
Well, too bad. Kids, She wants her friend to stay the night, but Dad wants to spend time with them because they're going to their biological dads tomorrow for the 24 hours. They only see him every other weekend for 24 hours. And she sees this friend every day after school. She almost spends every Friday with her friend. So maybe next weekend, right, guys? Anyways, what was I saying about this one? Oh, I will use this to put highlighter in the corner of my eyes and on my Cupid's bow. And this one is the Morphe M433. So it's almost just like that other one, except it's white. So good to be used to put color in the crease. So this is an angled brush. I got this one in my BoxyCharm subscription with that set. I don't do my brows, but I have been letting my eyebrows grow out so I can start learning my brows. And then I heard when you kind of follow like the shape of your eyebrows and stuff, it helps with your eyeshadow. So I'm going to start learning that. But I have used this one a couple times and I use it to apply highlighter to under my brow, like on my brow bone. Or I've used this to apply highlighter to my Cupid's bow, or I've actually used this to apply eyeshadow on my lash line. And then this one is a firmer brush. It's 204. So just another good brush to apply shadow to the lid. It's a good shape for me. Or to the crease, sorry. This is the Morphe M504, a really good blending brush. It's so soft. It blends very, very easily. This one I used to use a lot, but it is a little big for my eyelids. However, I do still use it. I just have to be very careful with it, and I do love using it because it blends so well. All right, and then we have another Luna Magic one. This I've used for, this came with that set that I bought on Mercari that some people did receive in their BoxyCharm for last month. I've used this to put eyeshadow on my lower lash line, and I've also used it to apply eyeshadow to the lid. And then this one is another Morphe that came with that set in my BoxyCharm, and I've used this to apply eyeshadow to the lid, like my glittery eyeshadows. This is one of my favorites. It is the Morphe M431, and it's a bullet crease, but I use this a lot for inner corner color, or I use it to apply highlighter to my eyes, like the outside part of my eyes. And then I also use this for my outer corner color if I'm trying to do a very precise look, and it works so well for that. And then here is a blending brush from that Luna Magic collection. I love how it's, you know, slanted a little there. It's not slightly all the way taper. It's a little stiff, but it also moves. This works really well for applying and blending. And then this is a Moda brush. It is the Precision Angle, and I will use this to apply to my outer corner. Really cute coloring on the top of it. And then this one is the e.l.f. blending brush. So it's around here, super soft. It moves very flexible. I've only used this one a couple times. I feel like it works pretty well. I just haven't reached for it as much. Like I said, I think I need to order more. Another one of these brush holders, and then use this one for just my eyeshadow ones, because I have a lot of eyeshadow ones. And this is the e.l.f. crease brush. So it's round. It is kind of stiff, but it works really well to apply crease color. Got that one at Walmart. And then this one is the It Cosmetics airbrush. Hold on, I need to look at it better. Number 124. This one is really small, and I use this to apply color to my crease, and I've also used it to apply color in my outer corner. I went to Ulta and talked to the lady. This one was only like 12 bucks, so not a bad deal for It Cosmetic brushes. But I asked the lady at Ulta what a good, besides Morphe, because I have so many Morphe brushes, and there are a few that I'm coming to that, yeah, there's one or two in here. I may have actually told you guys one of my Morphe brushes I got my subscription I got from Ulta, because I got two from Ulta. So I may have actually fibbed a little. One of them may not have came from my subscription. Anyways, so I asked her, besides those, what are some good brushes to use for people with hooded eyes? And she recommended this one. I do really like to use that one. And then this is the Moda BMX 420 crease. This one is pretty big, but it works so well. Super soft. Bristles are amazing. It works really well to blend out. I don't use that one or the bigger ones to apply shadow, but I do use them to blend. And then this one, what do you know, is a Morphe M432. I use this to apply any highlighter on my brow bone and then any eyeshadow on my lower lash line. And then this was a part of that Luxie that I showed you in the beginning, the 131 mini angled. So like all my other angles, I've actually used this one for my Cupid's bow a couple times, but I mainly use it for the outer corner color. Another Morphe, just like that last one. It just goes with that one set. So I've got quite a bit of these. These I've used this one, not the others, but I've used this one to apply shadow to the lid as well. And then the last one that goes with that Luxie set, the 121 mini tapered, works really well for cut crease work and to put color in your crease. Oh, no. Oops. I'll pick it up later. We're almost there, guys, I promise. And this one is the Morphe M322. This is a smaller, more like rounded instead of tapered. And I got this one from Ulta. Works really well to apply color in the crease. This one is Morphe G17. It has that gunmetal look like that one that I showed you guys I got a while back in my first subscription. This was a rewards point one. It blends beautifully. I love it. I've used it probably like 4 times already. Love this one. I have a couple times used it to put color in my crease as well, but mainly to blend. This is the Morphe M166. I use this one a lot for putting on any type of shimmer color on my eyelid. I just feel like it picks up the color really well. I love this one. Running out of room on my desk here. We only got 3 more, guys. And this one was a part of that Luna Magic set. They said it was an eye brush set, but I don't know who would use this on their eyes. So I've actually been using this one quite a bit for my highlighter on my cheekbones, my nose, and my Cupid's bow. And I think it works really well for that. I love that Luna Magic set. I just think it's cute. It reminds me of crayons because the whole different colors. And then this is a Morphe. So it's like the other ones. It came with one of my Morphe sets that didn't have the name or the numbers. And this I've used to apply eyeshadow, the shimmers and all that again on my lids. And then I use it to apply eyeshadow to my lower lash line. My very last one is my Luxie Large Eye Blending. I used to use this one to blend, but it was just too big. Even to blend out color, definitely too big to put color in the crease or on the lid. But now I really like to use this one to set powder under my eyes. So that's it, guys. That is my brush set. So leave any comments down below. Let me know what you think of these brushes. I love them, and you guys, if you don't know me, I love brushes, and I will be stocking up more for sure. I mean, I have 3 coming from Morphe for rewards. I cashed out some rewards, and then I also have my subscription coming as well. And then I'm always looking for new and other brushes. Comment down below and let me know if there's any brushes you guys think I should try, especially eye brushes. I think eye brushes are my favorite in any type of bronzer brush. So leave any comments down below on any good brands, any type of brush to use, and I will head on out and try to find it. Yeah. So that was it, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Please give my video a thumbs up. It means the world to me. We're getting so close to 200 subscribers as well. Once we hit that, I have a fun giveaway to do for you guys. I have some amazing goodies I've been stashing away for months for you guys, so help me out. Subscribe, tell your friends to come subscribe so we can hit that 200 and we can get a giveaway going. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.